Magic the Gathering is looking to bend space and time with its latest Universes Beyond IP. But will regular players, collectors, and what is going on? Hello? George Carlin?
Greetings, my excellent friend.
Okay, I know this isn't the right IP, but will the new Universes Beyond design principles even work?
Wow. Perhaps we could ask them.
All right, I'm sold. I'll be back, guys. I gotta know. Whew, I returned from my time travels with knowledge abound, but because of Wizards of the Coast, their various NDAs, and the fact that they might sic private security firms on me, I can share none of that with you. Sorry, but what I can do today is talk about the Universes Beyond Doctor Who Commander product. I truly believe that Universes Beyond is a fantastic way to what I call widen the entry point or the front door for Magic the Gathering. Actually, I think Louis over at Kitchen Table TCG, the homie, coined that phrase, so before anyone roasts me in the comment section, but I really like it. It gets more people introduced into Magic the Gathering and the game that we know and love, and it also gives Magic fans who adore Doctor Who something to chew on. So today, it's all about that product. We're going to break down what we know about that product, and then I have some takes. I think there's a lot going on that's really positive here, but there's a couple pitfalls where this product could not only fall short, but really just be a disaster and be bad news. And I want to make sure I talk about those, with what we know right now, just to make sure they're on camera, because if I'm ever right, I like to mention it in the comment or in another video and point it out and link it and do all that fun stuff. But what we have today is the Doctor Who Commander product, and this product is based around the 4 commander decks. It is 4 pre-constructed commander decks, and these decks are 3-color decks. Now, we'll get into a second how they make up those 3 colors, but the theme of these 4 decks feels very on point. The recent Lord of the Rings video I did on this channel that is linked right here, because I know editing me, I never forget anything, is all about the fact that it was a thematic miss. The comment section was definitely all about the fact that the theme of Tempted by the Ring was a huge miss for people and Lord of the Rings fans looking to engage with the product. But this Doctor Who product seems to have taken the opposite route. The thematic nature of the product seems fantastic. Now, the decks are based around the era of Doctors. So deck 1 will cover a certain era of Doctors, deck 2 another era of Doctors, deck 3 the final era of Doctors, and then deck 4 actually covers the villains, and they get really interesting with the 3-color nature here. They came up with a way to make the kind of zaniness, time travel, crossover nature of Doctor Who really present in these decks, and they did it with the Doctor's Companion mechanic. And what this is not only is the Doctor the commander of these decks, but the Doctor's Companion is the second commander. And the Doctor's Companion has the mechanic on it. It has the phrase Doctor's Companion. It says, if the Doctor is your other commander, this card can also be your commander of some variation of that. So it's like Partner. It allows you to have 2 commanders, provided one is the Doctor and one is the Doctor's Companion. And because of this, players and enthusiasts can pick out their favorite Doctor, make that their commander, and then find a companion, kind of mix and match and do a little crossover that they want to do, and build their own little flavorful theme of deck. And the flavor doesn't stop there. There's actually going to be not only themed lands with the TARDIS in the land, which again I think is a cool win. I think interesting and unique lands, yes, they're a little played out, but I think they're always good to see, especially with a product where you might have people coming on just for the IP and lands that embrace that IP. I'm all for that. I know regular enthusiasts like you and me, we're kind of over lands, right? And if you're not over lands, let me know in the comment section below. But me personally, there's just been a lot of lands. And also, they took the idea of a saga, something that tells a story, and made it episodic. They themed these sagas around famous episodes of Doctor Who. So the sagas are going to apparently tell Doctor Who storylines as you tick through them, kind of leaning further into the theme of Doctor Who. And as far as a theme standpoint and a front door of IP and welcoming either new players in or giving Magic players who love Doctor Who something to chew on, this feels on the surface level very much like a win. But getting into the nitty-gritty outside the theme, there are some interesting things here. There are going to be 50 unique cards in each commander deck. Now, the knee-jerk reaction, all of us that say, Wizard of the Coast, do better all the time. Why aren't there 100 unique cards? Well, new players are going to pick up this deck, like it or not. Not everyone who buys this is going to be an entrenched Magic fan who already plays Commander. There are going to be new players coming into this product, and because of that, they're going to need things like Command Tower and Soul Ring and various popular Commander staples, and this is a wonderful way to get those cards in their hand and maybe do so in a memorable way. I mean, I bet each and every one of you that does buy this product is going to like the idea of a Doctor Who themed Command Tower or Soul Ring, and it is early prediction alert. Let me know in the comment section if you agree. I really think the Command Tower is going to be very TARDIS based. I know we talked about the TARDIS being in the basic lands. I think it's going to be based a lot of TARDIS based Command Tower and Soul Ring and things of that nature. So I really think that there's a lot you can do here, but the 50 unique cards offer a wonderful way to kind of expand the Commander format outside of a reprint set like Commander Masters, right? We saw this with Warhammer 40k. A lot of new players and Warhammer enthusiasts, heck, I have a buddy out there who bought the decks just to have them, but players also bought the decks and the singles and engaged with the product in a way just to add them to the Commander deck. So I like the fact that not everything in this set is a reprint, and especially since we are getting the craziness that is Commander Masters in the same year, it really seems silly to make all these things constant reprint product. I want new things, and I want more to sink my teeth into. So I really think that, again, we've leaned into the thematic win. We've given players a reason to kind of purchase this product and sink their teeth into, but there are a couple concerns that I have. And the first is all about that Universes Beyond IP as a way to draw people into our game. Now, I've said it before on the channel, and I'll say it again. I don't believe Commander to be the best and most welcoming way that new players can engage with Magic the Gathering. And actually, I get a ton of pushback in the comment section below. If you're subscribed to this channel, you have seen past videos, and you know my comment section kind of gets on me about this. Also, if you're not subscribed, or you're part of the 80% that watches these videos that isn't subscribed yet, make sure you click that button. We love the vibe around here, and we'd love to have you. But I really think that people are a little too harsh on that, and people are so quick to defend Commander that they take that as a negative statement, and I don't think it is. I just think during a game of singleton Magic with 4 players where you're not seeing the same card twice most of the time outside of a couple staples, not only is there a ton to track and try to keep in the back of your mind, but the game plays at a much higher level of complexity as far as interaction goes. I think a much better and more comfortable way for new people to truly learn how to play Magic is to sit down with a 60 card deck where they have a chance to see the same card over and over again, get in some quick games, and kind of get their feet wet, get going a little bit. So I do say that, hey, I'm a little concerned about this. I'm also a little concerned, but very excited, about the newest portion of kind of the Universes Beyond Commander product that was announced with the Doctor Who product, and that is the idea of collector boosters. Now, I know before you click the dislike button, hear me out. I think that this idea of Doctor Who Commander product as a way to get people interested in Magic is fantastic, but we also should service Doctor Who fans that are dedicated and loved Magic the Gathering for a long time, and I believe the Commander product does essentially that. The collector product. The collector product is going to be cards from the Doctor Who Commander set in various specialized treatments and arts and things of that nature. And in fact, on the stream, if I remember to put it here, they actually showed off a little bit of the alternate art that will be there for, I think it was the 13th Doctor. I gotta have that off the top of my head. So I really think this is interesting, and the first thing that comes to my mind here is this is a huge win, because we as a community are slowly learning, like, hey, if we don't want this collector product, if it comes out of it's crazy expensive, we don't want to chase it down, like, we don't have to buy it. And especially because it's only cards that are featured in the decks, we could go out, buy the deck, sleeve them up, and play a wonderful pod with all of our friends. We have that options. But if we do want to spend a little bit and chase down some specialized art, or maybe some alternate versions of cards that we think are fascinating with some foils or whatever it might be, we have that option. And as far as I'm concerned, options for our community are great. They're fantastic. As long as we don't feel pressure one way or another to engage, and as long as there aren't things that you can, functionally unique cards you can only get here. Your commander deck can only get better by buying this product, and if you don't, you're just going to lose every game. Like, I don't like that. So I really think that that could go either way, but I do think that having Plane Chase in this thing, now the last thing I'm going to talk about today is the fact that there's Plane Chase in the Doctor Who product, is kind of a weird one for me. While Plane Chase is fun, it adds an amazing wrinkle, and Commander and EDH players all over the place love this, I think it's risky to add another mechanic on top of Commander as it exists right now. I mentioned I do think Commander can be hard to track, and I think Plane Chase is going to serve as a way for regular and entrenched enthusiasts to engage with the product and sink their teeth in, more so than helping new players. So I think that's more service for us, people who exist already in the community, might want to buy the product. So these are some things that, that I'm thinking early on about this product. Early on, I really think this is going to be a rousing success. And if you're subscribed, you're going to know that I'm going to do videos tracking the sales of this product on TCG Player. I think this has an opportunity to be an extremely well-selling product. I think this is going to go very well. I think people are going to be very proud of it. In fact, when it comes to collecting and buying things that you're very proud of, I made a massive purchase that I'm going to talk about this week on my live stream every Friday morning for Friday Morning Magic. We do a live stream. We talk about the news for the week, upcoming things, give you things to chat about at your FNM or other events that you might have. And we kick off our week just having a good time. Grab your coffee, join us this Friday morning, and check out what I bought. It might be silly, but listen, it's something I love very much. So I hope to see each and every one of you there. Let me know what you think about the Doctor Who product in the comments section below. Thank you all for tuning in. Again, until next time, you all know me. My name is Josh, and I think George may have left me, but I kind of want to go check out that time machine again. Listen, I gotta go. Or maybe I'll be right back. I don't know. Time's crazy like that.